even better, download Universal Patcher. If you can't Google that for some reason, it'll be linked in the description. OBD Link SX, $50 every day, normal price. After you install Universal Patcher, shouldn't really need instructions on that. It's extremely simple as far as obscure computer software goes. First thing you want to do is go to File, Mode, make sure you're on Advanced. Otherwise this Utilities tab won't be here. Utilities, Read Write PCM. And it brings up this other piece of software that you can also get separately for free. Select device, OBD Link All Pro. I know it's on COM17. You might need to plug in your OBD Link and give it a while for Windows to automatically install the proper basic ass driver software for it. Okay. Initialized. I'll show you what I'm using for my harness. It's pretty easy, 4 wires here. I'll put a link in the description for a pinout for this. Get an OBD port. It's super basic. I use a computer power supply for the 12 volts. People that say you need 13, 14 volts for these don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Standard computer power supply. If you're using a desktop computer, you probably have a spare plug that outputs 12 volts. If you're using a separate power supply, on the biggest plug, short the green wire to black, otherwise you won't get 12 volt output. Read entire PCM. It's a good idea to have your original stuff. File name, eBay Unit 3, because it's the third PCM I bought off of eBay. Why is it going to documents? Why are you going to... Fuck it, just go to desktop. Save. Yes, it's been on for at least 10 seconds. Continue. Oh my god, did I have that off? Remember to have all the power on. Alright, 20 minutes later. Supposedly some other cables are faster. Open bin. And there it is. BTD. None. And if that's all you want, then there you go. Mill, DTC, whatever. And here you go. If you're doing a swap where you can get rid of emissions and you want that, you go down here, you find O2 sensor stuff, and you set them to 3 and turn off the light. There's also, if I can remember where to find it, Dyna airflow. This is the value at or above which it uses the mass airflow. So if you just want speed density, set this to the max, 12,799, enter. Now you have speed density. And you can also go back to DTCs. And you can take all your mass airflow, 3, 3, 3, turn the light off. There you go. Don't even plug it in. Don't worry about it. See, there are 2 here. Don't worry about that. They're the same thing. the interface of this software is just a little kludgy. File, save bit as, third eBay unit, no VTD, or VATs, whatever the hell you want to call it. Save. Go back to PCM Hammer. I was reinitialize, make sure it's just a good idea. Tools, right full flash clone. Yeah, let's go. Third eBay unit, no VTD. And even though I selected clone, it notices the OS is the same and whatnot. So it goes through and checks each segment, and if the segment is the same, it doesn't bother. It just flashes what needs flashed to make the changes. So this doesn't take 20 minutes like reading does. There. One segment is all it's changing. Notice down here how it says less than 2 minutes. And then it goes through and checks and makes sure they're all the same. Done. Now your swap will run as long as you didn't wire up some stupid shit wrong. Now as some bonus information, what I did with my other P59 that doesn't have an idle air control valve. I sure as hell didn't try to put an electronic throttle body on my motorcycle engine. There we go. Idle overspeed air. If it's 300 RPM over the set idle, pulls 15 degrees of timing. Select all by clicking this upper left thing here, type 0 here, execute. There, no more timing change because of that. Then you can just get a throttle body that has an idle set screw and set it like a carb. That was also needed because I wasn't running a throttle position sensor either, so it didn't even know when I stabbed the throttle open. I'll see if I can find a link to where I downloaded a bunch of stock bin files. Put that in the description. It might be easier, just flash one of those if you want to do a 4L80 swap. Or it'd at least be a good starting point to do a segment swap from one of those that came with a 4L80 onto what you have. Other people have made videos about that. Looking into Gen 4 stuff, I gotta wait on my programmer to come in the mail. Hopefully it's not like the last programming piece of equipment I tried to get, where it just never showed up and I had to file a return. I paid for it a couple weeks ago, no tracking update other than just like tracking information received. Alright, I'm going to turn that off. So we're done. Anyway. Pinouts for a lot of this GM stuff is readily available. Wired up. Cheap cable, free software. Windows used to auto-delete PCM hammer. Which fucking enraged me. You had to disconnect from the internet to keep it from doing that. Windows Smart Scan. I'm connected to the internet right now. Maybe they updated something and realized they were being stupid. I just did this while connected to the internet. I have it installed on a laptop that I never connect to the internet just to be sure I still have it.